Well, hello out there. It's February 7th of 2017, and this is the first video I'm making for this YouTube channel. And hopefully, I'm going to do my best to speak intelligibly right now, because I've been sick the last 2 weeks on top of having chronic Lyme disease. I've had some kind of bug. Seems like this has been a bad year for a lot of people in terms of getting sick. When you get illness on top of Lyme disease, on top of chronic Lyme disease, it like exponentially gets worse. And that certainly has been the case over the last 2 weeks. It's just been pretty miserable. I haven't been able to get much done at all, which is why I decided to create this channel, because I wanted to do something. I was thinking, well, what can I do if I'm really damn sick? Well, I can at least create a video and talk about how sick I am and create a channel so that I can maybe do these on a regular basis to talk about my journey. Because I do have, thankfully I do have a diagnosis. I also want to say that I woke up with pink eye this morning as well, which is not such a huge deal. The eyes were all crusty, but we already had drops in the house, so I've taken the drops and it's cleared up somewhat. Most of the crustiness is gone, but my eyes are just still a little bit red and slightly sore. And I'm going to do my best, like I said. Did I say it? I don't know if I did. To be as clear as I can and talk intelligibly as I can. Sometimes that's just difficult to remember what I said, and I have particularly poor concentration and mental faculties right now. But I'm not stupid, and I can see the most important things, despite not having as sharp a mind as I would like to. And I know as a sufferer of chronic Lyme disease how I don't like to listen to people blabber, so I'm going to do my best not to blabber, but I got to start somewhere. And this is just where I'm starting right now. I hope to have a good story, meaning that things get better for me, and I'm able to help other people who are on this horrible path. And more than anything, I have a vision for the world, which is really important, and that's the work I really would like to be doing, is that, but I haven't been well enough to do that work, which is why I'm making this video. But this horrible illness has made it very clear to me that the human condition as a whole is very sick. My compassion for people that suffer with chronic Lyme disease is really big, but I don't really care so much about Lyme disease in particular. I just care about suffering and ending suffering, whatever form it takes. And part of my success in doing this has to be in not sugarcoating things, not talking euphemisms, not talking in polite, pleasant, scientific language or educated language that doesn't seek to offend anybody, because there's certainly a lot of so-called academics out there who don't want to ruffle any feathers, but feathers definitely do need to be ruffled, because we're in a very sick system. And now that we have the internet, now that you can do your damn research so easily, and yet people still remain so ignorant, and there's so little outrage about what's going on in this world. Lyme disease is just one of many things. But for any person suffering from it, I view their suffering as so intolerable that it needs to be. Even if it were the only problem in the world, I would say it would be an extremely urgent problem to heal that one person. Yet obviously there's much more than just one person suffering. We're in a human condition which really needs urgent healing. And I've been unable to do the role that I've wanted to do due to my being so sick. But I gotta start somewhere. I haven't been able to do the work on my other websites, which are more central to this vision. But if I look at myself as needing to get well before I go public, I just don't know if that'll ever happen, for sure. So, I want to keep this one short. I shouldn't be talking too long, obviously. It's probably not very pleasant to be listening to me right now. But this is about the worst I could be feeling right now, so hopefully in the coming months I'll see some improvement. I've got a lot of tools at my disposal, and I'm really committed to getting better. And that's just going to do it for now.